I don't often think of apples as ingredients. They're just apples, and apples are meant to be eaten. You can peel them if you want, but that's about as far as I go with apple augmentation. Of course, I've had apple salads before, though in this case today, I guess we're calling it a Waldorf salad. And we actually had it a lot growing up, although what we had didn't have anything to do with anyone named Waldorf. It was, however, one of my favorite things growing up. So how is this recipe going to stack up against that one? Guess we'll have to make it and find out. Oh, and we will also be brewing up a batch of traditional applesauce, because I've got the apples, and apples are meant to be eaten. Okay, since we've got 2 recipes to do today, we're just gonna take them one at a time. We'll start with the more complex one. I mean by complex, the one with the more ingredients first. Waldorf salad. That's most everything I got up here. Various liquids, various add-ins, all that kind of stuff. Back here's all the applesauce stuff. You know, a lot easier, just with a couple of liquids, couple of spices, and the apples. So beyond that, there's not any actual cooking or baking to do, so I think we're just gonna relax at the table today and get cutting and peeling. Unless, of course, you consider microwaving to be a form of baking, in which case we have a little bit of baking to do. Okay, let's go. This guy. Okay. Get that coated with the cider vinegar. What's easier, this or it says half an onion. How do you save the other? I'm not going to use the other half. That's what's kind of weird about it. But what I really mean is that I can foresee no use for half an onion in the time in which half an onion will stay good in my refrigerator. All right. Let's do the onion first. Not big on onions, so we're gonna make them a little bit choppier. Put them onto the celery. No, it's not the best for cutting celery. You know what? It's good enough. Yeah. Okay, next is the mint chiffonade, which is 10 of these boogers rolled up and chopped. We might need to get a real knife for this. That's fine. More or less. Let's do this way. Ah! Even better. Sure. It's probably good. And I suppose that's one of the good things about salads in general. You don't exactly have to be precise with the ingredients to still get the basic right flavor and feel. So next we'll just throw all the rest of the ingredients in and mix it all up. We have got salt, pepper, probably too much pepper, raisins, it's got raisins in it, walnuts, hang on. Okay, found it. Let's get that goop on there. Now, we get folding. If you've been following along with the recipe in the book, or on the website online, or you're just an avid Good Eats fan, you may have noticed a little incompleteness here. But we'll get into that in the near future. Yep, skill. Okay, so, well, we have an apple salad. Looks all right. It smells, it doesn't really smell. You kind of get the apple cider smell still. We'll see. Anyway, the good book does say that we could eat this now, as is, but it recommends putting it in the refrigerator and letting it wait for up to a couple of hours. Give all the flavors a chance to kind of intermingle. Yes. So we're just going to do that. We are going to, however, put it in a bowl that makes it look a little bit nicer. Yes. There. That looks like something. Okay, into the fridge, and then we're shifting over to the applesauce. Applesauce. That wonderful, flavorful dessert that, well, quite frankly, I never had that much of growing up. Don't really know why that was. Apple salad, sure, plenty, but not really much of the applesauce. So, we will give this recipe a try and see if it's something worth making in the coming years. Ready. Those, and a bit of that. Okay, so now it's just getting all these apples peeled into here, and then into the microwave. I really wanted to peel these first. Freaking brilliant! Okay. I'm peeling them, we're cutting them, putting them in here. Good. There might be an ongoing theme of forgetfulness in this episode. Okay, so this appears to be a little bit smarter. We hope. Alright, they will join their friends in the bowl. Okay, so that's apples in. So other than that, we've got our sources of liquid, some apple juice, some other stuff, butter, curry powder, cinnamon powder. Crap, is that right? You know. Crap! And there it is. Okay. You're fine. Everything's fine. We'll mix you right up. Everything will be fine. You've still got plenty to go. Plenty of time. Everything's fine. Come out of there! Why won't you come out close enough? There, everybody's happy. We're mixing fine. Back into the little bowl, and no one will know. No one will know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't say anything. And just like that, no one will ever know. Ever. So, cinnamon, I am correct on this one. And a whole lot of honey. 3 tablespoons. Probably right. All right, stir it up. I can only assume that everyone uses big sharp knives to stir stuff with. And into the microwave. And we'll see how microwave safe this bowl actually is. Okay. Open away from your face. It should not have been sealed. Smag.
I did not seal that when it went into the microwave. Well, it's probably fine.
Probably fine. Yeah, that's quickly becoming the motto of this show.
Just to say fine to blend. Yeah. No, you're not. Well, let's see. Want some of that? You want that? Like, yeah, that's what you get for crank that up a little bit. Probably good. And you're remaining, and some of you, oh, there's some more. You think you can, ow, ow, that's still hot. Let's put the spurs to it, because, you know, the last apple thing didn't burn me well enough. We're probably fine. It's all good. Now, yeah, when I think of applesauce, I definitely like mine really fairly pureed, not terribly chunky. It's looking pretty good, though. I think we're getting there. So I'm just gonna, you know, puree it a little bit more here. So I've just about got it. It'll go in the fridge, and then we will find out how good it is. So, apples are done. We have our salad. We placed our Waldorf salad on top of some romaine leaves, which is recommended from the book. Although I don't know if they're supposed to be served in the romaine leaf, like, you know, a wrap. Maybe you do both. And then we've got the applesauce. I did not have. He recommends putting it on things like the roasties and the pork roasters, or not pork roast, roast beef, something like that. I have neither of those at the moment, so we're going for a little dab of whipped cream on the top and calling it a dessert. Should be all right. So, all right, into the apple salad, for which we absolutely have every ingredient and did not miss a single spice at all. Promise. And let's see if that spice stands out in here at all. That's all right. Yeah, I might want to put a little bit more curry spice on there. I don't know. That's pretty good. And on the dessert side, is, well, I mean, that's good. It's applesauce. I don't know what else to say. Because, you know, it's applesauce. But that is definitely something that I'd probably make again. Just have a nice snack around. And to add to whatever you're going to add it to. But yeah, that's all right.
This was one of the first times where I started to think that maybe, just maybe, the recipes in the Good Eats lineup tended not necessarily towards the bland side, but definitely towards the maybe you need more spice than is actually called for in the recipe side. But I'm not ready to make that call yet. Not when it was me who screwed up the timing of the curry powder in the Waldorf salad. Because maybe that didn't give the curry powder enough time to really work its magic in there and make it a little bit more flavorful. Maybe. So, what does that mean for the final results, though? Well, I can't really give the Waldorf salad the highest marks. I mean, it was pretty good, though. Part of that could be my fault. Because of the, you know, accidents with the ingredients. But on the whole, it just, I don't know, it just didn't really hit the taste buds all that well. So, maybe here in the tofu pie area. And because I did kind of mess it up a little bit, maybe over this way. So the other question was, does it stack up to the apple salad that I grew up with? And the short answer is no. But the long answer is, really, those two recipes were so different that comparing them would be like comparing apples or apples from a different kind of salad. The applesauce, on the other hand, was really good. Just took a little bit of whipped cream, and all of a sudden you've got yourself a great little dessert. So yeah, higher up, maybe right around there. But that should be it for today. Thanks everyone who's watching, and especially thanks to everyone who's struggled through these first few episodes with me. Come back again next week as we continue to work our way through every Good Eats episode ever.